Hey, welcome back. Yeah, we're talking about getting older. We're talking about having a great relationship with a doctor. Our friends with Partners in Primary Care are here. Dr. Bill, how are you, sir?
I'm well, sir. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's been a week or so since we talked to you guys. This is Dr. Bill Logan Jr., and you're a local guy.
Yes, sir, I am. I've been in the Greenville community since about 2001.
Well, welcome.
Now, Jack, I don't know if you know this. He's an avid guitar player.
A musician
You're
turned
kind of
doctor.
a drummer. I'm just saying we could be on to something here at some
We
point.
could.
We don't need to do that to Greenville.
Oh no, we do. I think we do. I think we do.
And Dr. Bill, I have turned 65, so this might be of particular interest to me what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
A practice that caters primarily to older folks.
Focuses specifically on the care of older adults.
Mm-hmm.
So we are focused specifically on the Medicare Advantage population.
Mm-hmm. So, and you have to be 65 to have Medicare.
You have to be 65 to have Medicare, but we would take anybody down to about age 50.
Mm-hmm.
So I think would be comfortable coming to the office.
Well, that doesn't cover you yet, but it will
Yeah.
take care of me. You're not opening until July, is that correct?
Right, mid-July.
And tell us the locations. There's several.
The locations, we have one at Orchard Park, one at the junction of, roughly the junction of 101 and 29 in Greer, one in Powdersville off of 153, and then one in Anderson.
I'm sorry, Jack. One of
No.
the things that I keep reading, and you don't hear about this a lot, but a care coordinator. What does that mean? That's kind of trying to help support. Use that on top of the doctor?
Yes, we've got a whole care team at Partners in Primary Care. So it's not just the physician, but we have a care coordinator, medical assistants, and folks who specifically can schedule appointments and referrals and those sorts of things. But the care coordinator is a really special role. The care coordinator is a nurse, an RN,
Yeah.
and that nurse is gets very intimately involved with the patient. So they actually become friends in many circumstances, and that care coordinator really becomes a cheerleader for that patient. So whatever the issues are that stand between that patient and health, that care coordinator is involved and is helping that patient develop a specific plan to get from where they are to that place of health and wellness.
I love that because on top of obviously like treating them and making them better, there's nothing better than if you've taken someone to a doctor and you see some of the first people they meet, like high five them when they come in, like you just did so good, or like
That's
look
right.
at you getting your cholesterol down, or whatever it is that you're working on. That makes such a
and
difference.
sometimes you can get a lot of information just from a chat on the phone with your particular nurse or the care coordinator.
Absolutely, and that chat and really all of the communication is important. And we've talked on previous segments about how important it is for folks who are helping to care for older adults to really listen to them well, because they're so unique. And to be able to hear their unique issues and concerns, understand their unique backgrounds and what their priorities are, and fit all of that into that care plan and help that older adult really achieve wellness, that's critical.
And that's your background, geriatrics, right?
Yes, it is. I'm fellowship trained in geriatrics.
Well, each practice of the, four, how many doctors you think will be there to see people?
Initially, we will have one physician in each center.
Right.
And then we will grow as our patient population grows.
Sure.
And you'll do everything from just yearly updates to anything they need, or
Yes.
you're looking for just specific?
We have radiology on site. We will have lab on site. Really everything that they would potentially need, and ultimately sometime in the fall we'll be able to open pharmacy on site as well.
Oh,
so
you're
we'll be
kidding.
able to
That's
supply
great.
medications.
This is
too.
so
Well-
cool. We have this in our area.
Give us a few, and some are so obvious, maybe a few things that are so different about the 65 plus population medically.
Well, medically, there are more chronic diseases there. They tend to creep in over time. And so the average 70-year-old, for instance, will have about 2.5 chronic diseases that they're kind of dealing with. And
At the same
At
time,
the
or
same
throughout
time.
the
so when those chronic diseases creep in, they're not creeping in the same way in every individual. So
Right.
there's some folks who have those two chronic diseases, let's say high blood pressure and diabetes, for instance.
Right.
And there'll be very little impact on that person's life. Some folks are devastated by these diseases. So it's important to sort of understand where that person is in that process. But the other thing is that those can be easily managed. We have great tools medically now and lifestyle tools that can help those folks develop wellness, real wellness. in their
So
lives.
interesting.
And with your knowledge of older patients, you may find things or look for things quicker than, say, a doctor of a general practice.
Well, I have my eyes out for specific problems, memory problems, falls, balance issues, mobility issues, those sorts of things.
So
Well,
neat, Doctor. 4 locations. You
4
see the
locations,
website right
yeah.
there on your screen. YouDeservePartners.com. Opening in July. We're
July.
excited.
Mid-July.
And you're going to keep us posted. We want to know the dates.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to keep bringing you back each week until. Okay,
All
does that work for you?
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Partners in Primary Care
Yes,
coming
sir.
in July for us older Americans.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Doc.
The important
Good to see you.
ones. Yeah, it's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll be right back with more Your Carolina.